just a camp, then they would probably have information as to where their main body will be located.
Yeah, but it's also the cult of the dragon. There's always more.
Yeah, there's always
Yeah.
more besides, so just a single little camp wouldn't do
Yeah, it
much.
wouldn't have much influence
Yeah.
at all. They'll just send more.
Yeah.
However,
And
it would feel good for revenge.
yeah,
Uh,
and I mean, especially at the end of the last session with how easily that blue dragon or half dragon, I think it was a blue half dragon, not even a dragonborn, let Zaryutok off the hook after just knocking you unconscious.
yeah, it's
It's
Zaratok is also an honorable person. He's not
mm-hmm.
like he wasn't really part of this fight. He chose to do
To take it
honorable
on.
combat, and
Yeah.
because he didn't cheat or anything, that's why they got let off the hook.
Yeah. Yeah. So um I mean we could always I mean as player, metagaming, we could always just hand wave that part of the campaign and say we went in, we rescued everybody, some of us took wounds but we all survived, etc., and just move
That
on.
sounds to me.
Yeah, like roll a d20 to see how well we
Yeah.
come out of there or something.
Yeah.
I
I
think
Who's
that sounds.
rolling the best d20s?
uh what were you saying, Jack?
I think that sounds ideal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Um, if you guys
Yeah,
want to
so
do that, um, all right. You guys roll a D100, and Theo, you can also roll for two people for yourself and um, da, da, da,
yeah.
uh, Jack.
Mm.
Also, while this you guys are doing these rolls,
Ah,
a
by the
quick
way.
little outside campaign. So
There we go.
while
Oh,
you
I
guys
gotta
are
stop.
sort of debating, um, your dwarven friend, knowing that his mission has been completed, uh, left during your conversation and headed on back to his uh, little village up in the hills. And hopefully, you guys might hear from him again. Maybe not. He did not
Mm-hmm.
exactly get your guys' name. So, that's a little hand wave of a metagame out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let the I said D100, Theo.
Oh, you said a D100.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's all good. Uh,
You told me to roll two of them.
yeah, two of them.
Not much
Nice.
difference.
I was gonna
Uh,
say, hey, you just with that second one, multiply that by two, and you just equaled what I got.
Yeah.
um, and Harkey, you can roll for your D100.
Alrighty.
Okay, so
278s.
okay for silver scale and Harkey, for everyone, it is whatever number that you rolled. It is a percentage off your HP.
Oh shit! Damn. I'll just, if you don't mind, I'll run down. Let's see.
And you round up. You round up for it.
Round up. So okay, so 80%.
No, like round
Wow.
up when you take your HP.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Okay.
And
Yeah, give me a second.
For Jack, you can either take a 34 or a 39.
39.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever's worse.
Oh crap.
I am
I
down.
was actually thinking that because Wenli is not suited for combat, she was probably hurt pretty badly.
Harky took. Harky went down from 13 hit points to 2.
Yeah, I went from Arjan went from 23 to 5. Whew.
Let's
Well, which makes sense. He's a front, he's front line, so. Ugh. Ouch.
All right.
I'm
So,
glad I didn't roll a 100.
Hey, I'm down to 10.
Oh,
Wait, so we take off how much we lost?
yes.
Okay, so okay. So I'm down by 10, so I'm just down to 15.
Nice.
And
All
I was
right. So,
definitely
a
raging.
little bit of backstory while you guys are invading the camp. Um,
Hmm.
you were able to. Actually, everyone, do make me uh, uh, stealth check and a charisma check. Either one.
So like a straight charisma check or something?
Yeah, straight charisma check. Because
Okay.
I want to role play of what you guys do in between.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I'm just
so
gonna
one or the other, either a stealth or a straight charisma.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll go with stealth because that's better.
hit. I have a plus
Uh,
2 and I'm not wearing any
11.
armor and I still get a 9.
Yep. Yeah, and he's got with him, with his armor, I've got disadvantage, so it's an 11.
All right. Do you need your
It's
information, Jack?
better. That's not too bad, I guess.
uh, yeah, just a second, pulling up a dice roller.
All right. So you have a +6 to charisma and +3 to stealth. If that helps. Because so far, I like seeing the rolls so far.
Yeah, when the DM says, "I like seeing the rolls so far," that's not a good sign.
Well,
We're dead.
no, you guys are
Pretty
not
much.
dead because that's what you rolled for your the HP. So
Yeah,
unless you
yeah. I
guys
was just
got a,
saying,
if you guys rolled a 100, then you guys are definitely dead because
yeah,
that
which
means
is
one.
yeah. That's why I said I'm glad I rolled a 78 rather than a 100.
And then yeah, let's see. Oh, well, I hope you guys enjoy this because you guys also level up because of this.
Oh,
As
cool.
a quick
Awesome sauce.
boost,
I'll take that.
a quick you get a quick punch in the gut. But hey, you're now level 3.
I will take that.
Hey,
There we go.
nice.
I
Manage
remember we
levels.
Like you literally last session, you all just leveled up.
Leveled up. Yeah.
So
but if I remember
Level
correctly,
3.
we
There we go.
roll for our health.
yeah, yeah. You guys can do whatever you guys want to roll or
Yeah,
get.
I'm just doing average. And hey,
I
Harky.
I get that max health.
Yes. Alchemist Cleanse. Let's see. Mmm.
Hey, Harky. Guess
Yes.
what?
What?
You get a wild magic buddy.
Yes.
Oh dear God. This is This is why we can't have nice things, really. I mean, let's be honest.
So that
Wild magic and
when I enter my rage, I have to roll a d8 to
Yeah,
see what
remember the
happens.
rule that I sent you about raging. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that applied to Berserker.
Yeah.
Because Berserker has the frenzied rage,
Yeah.
and with wild magic, you just roll on a table to see what happens when you rage.
Yeah.
there you go. I just rolled a d10 and got a 7 for my HP.
Not bad.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I know, but it's like, hey, that's a little, 1 point above average if I remember correctly. So I'll take that. And let's see,
I
going third level fighter, third
Let's
level of
leave the
fighter.
leveling up for a little bit later, guys.
All right.
Gotcha,
Um.
gotcha.
Yeah. Um.
guys, I rolled a 1.
Ooh. Well,
Ooh,
for stealth or for
ooh.
charisma, because that's a difference of what.
Uh, well, I'm better at charisma, but I think we were sneaking, so I would have done stealth.
Okay.
Stealth.
Um. So you guys easily get captured by the cultist,
Shit.
Oh
but
no.
you were able to meet up with a monk that is sort of important to
That's
your guys' situation, called Lisan Irlarth, um, who
let's
has
see. How do you spell that?
Leosin for the first name,
Yep.
and then the last name is the ErlantHar.
Okay. Gotcha.
Um, and yeah, you met up with this monk who has been tied up to a stake, all Jesus like. Not like Jesus, but Jesus like. And
He's
Yeah.
it's obvious that, yeah, he's not been eating, um, all that. Um, um, all that, and you get are able um, to cut him down quickly, replace him with a dead cultist, um, a dead half elf cultist who has no, a drunken half elf um, cultist to his place to sort of give you guys this 2 hour head start, um, and then you all are able to go back to the greenest. Um, and it will take a few days for him to recover. So, um, so if um, uh, you're able to do whatever you guys want, look around the shopping area, or see what you can scavenge up, do whatever you need to. Uh, you know the spiel.
for a fact, Harky is just sticking to the bigger folks' party. He doesn't want to get lost or squished underfoot.
Yeah, you are
He is small. He's like the group's mascot. If the mascot just creates
Yeah.
fucking fireballs randomly.
Sometimes I sneeze and set myself on fire. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the wonderful potted plant effect.
Wait, what? What's the potted plant effect?
Oh.
Oh, it's one of my wild magic surges. If I cast a spell, I roll wild magic and I get a 41 or a 42. Spell
Yeah.
goes off as intended, and then Harky turns into a potted plant.
Thank you, Douglas Adams.
Oh,
My
Oh.
favorite one is the one where the flumps, the 1d6 flumps,
Appear.
appear
Yes.
and run away from the caster,
Like
and
because
then
they're
explode.
terrified. Yeah.
Oh,
and what? What happens to the flump?
They explode.
Oh no.
They're
Exploding flumps.
Ones.
they're more spirits that look like flumps, but they still explode.
Yeah, my
And they
version.
deal
Yeah.
damage.
My version is the flumps appear, and then they just run away because they're fucking terrified of the caster.
Yeah.
by the way, you are not going to be rolling on the standard wild magic table.
Oh boy.
You
Oh.
have to
I mean,
roll.
I was about to say, I mean, imagine how would a kobold feel? It's like, talk about a boost to the ego for a kobold. Something ran away from me.
So, yeah, you have to roll a 1d 10,000.
1d 10,000.
Yeah. So,
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Oh, the D10K?
yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
DK10.
Oh boy.
So,
Yes.
let's. If you. Oh, wait! You still haven't rolled for your magical effect!
I haven't. So.
Go
Oh,
on
crap.
ahead! Let's see what happens!
Okay. I'm going to watch this. Let's
Oh
see.
boy.
Dude.
Roll a D.
10K.
Okay,
5, 8,
Roll
9.
5896.
let's see what that
Show me the money.
Oh my god, let's open it. Okay, 5, 8. I have to scroll on down to find it. Because apparently I can't look up numbers.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Oh.
5, 9, 5,
5896.
5, 8, 5. Um, so you suddenly see that unexpectedly, uh, Harky leaps up into the air,
Oh.
90 feet, and
What?
he lands without any effect, with no harm to
Wow.
him.
What?
You were able to
Okay.
bypass seeing everyone else. It's like you were able to see all the way up to Serpent's Hill. And you
Oh.
have mind you that you guys are roughly around down here.
So you were able to see all the way to Serpent's Hill? Where is that?
It's right
That
here.
is
Oh.
Okay,
all
just
the way
saw
up
the dreams.
there.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
And while you
See.
guys leaped up, Harky was also able to find that the camp has mostly been abandoned by now. Because the morning after, they all packed up their shit and went off somewhere else.
Mm.
So, Hallelujah.
After blinking his eyes a bit because he fully did not expect something like that, it's like uh, camp's empty.
Hmm.
Shit. Hmm. Well, that saves us time, I guess. What else did you see?
All the way to Serpent Hills.
Um, he also would have seen that um, there has been some peculiar burning of some camps around sort of that far away.
Oh, and there's lots of fire going on there. Lots and
And
lots of fire.
roll me a perception check, and if it's high enough, roll me a religion check. I'll tell you if you pass. I mean, yeah, you see, while you're up there, you were able to see a portal. Roll me
Ooh.
Arcana or history or religion. Yeah.
They're
Um,
both the same anyway.
I'll roll me a religion anyway.
Alrighty, da 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 dun.
Okay, so you definitely don't know what type of religion it is, but you know that it is connected to um, some sort of portal to hell.
Uh, we got big problem. Big problem. And he points to Zarutok. Bigger than Minotaur problem.
And you would have seen that it would be near the well of the dragons sort of situation.
Hmm.
Uh, hell portal. Big hell portal.
Wait,
Yes.
what?
Yes.
That
Harky's
be
Harky's a big hell portal up by Serpent Hills.
Well, that's
Oh.
not good.
Did say it was a bigger problem than Minotaur big.
That's certainly not an exaggeration.
At the very least, it's an understatement. Oh God.
And context of out of campaign, I this is all based off of the new campaign that's going to be coming out in a week.
Oh, the descent to
Yeah.
Avernus.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So expect a lot of the content from that to be coming up periodically from this.
I'm okay with that.
And yeah, I hope you guys are prepared to have some morally gray decisions in the future.
Harky's already
Definitely okay
morally
with
gray.
that.
Harky is already morally gray. Or is he red? I don't know. Yep. Oh nope, he's blue. Harky is morally gray. No, blue. He checks.
All right. So back to the story. Um. So yeah, Harky had seen a portal of some sort to hell. Don't know what sort of hellish being it's part of, but you know that it's part of the hellish um, thing. And
Yeah,
Either the nine hells or the abyss.
it is not a good spot.
Yeah. Either way, we're screwed.
Yep.
and you all right. So out of um with that knowledge, and I would say you guys have slash oh 2d4. You guys have 3 days until your monk friend wakes up. You guys can
Mhm.
do whatever you want. You guys can take a 1 day travel to either Burdusk or um, the other city.
Agreeable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and spend a day there gathering resources and all that.
Uh, I can think we should check out Serpent Hill, all the fiery bad stuffs.
Yeah. Did we collect any goods, any booty from
Booty.
from the cultist camp? You
Um,
know, where we rescued the monk, did we get any gold, any equipment, weapons, items, etc.?
you were able to gather up. Roll me a percentile dice.
What'd you say on that one?
Uh, D100.
D100.
Yeah,
Okay. Let's see. There's
because I have a specific table that I have pulled up. 83.
83.
So you were able to gather up
Hopefully that's good.
three leather uh, pieces of armor, 5 dice, not 5 dice, 5 daggers, um, and I would say roughly 50 gold pieces to share
Okay.
amongst your group.
Okay, so since there are technically five of us, so 10 GP apiece, a dagger apiece, and leather armor is what, 10 GP?
I mean, unless somebody wants to wear the leather armor.
Well, that's true, yeah. Does anybody need leather armor?
Uh, I've got unarmored defense, so I probably don't need it.
Yeah, and I've got chainmail, so I don't need it.
I hate
Uh,
this, but it's medium, isn't it?
yeah, I'm
Um,
looking it up now. No, it's light armor.
yeah,
No,
Leather is 10 GP. Oh, sorry.
guys, that's
Leather
not
armor 10 GP, so
okay.
5 GP for sale. No
That's not,
disadvantage on stealth. It's 11 plus dex.
that's not what I'm asking. I know
Oh,
that leather
sorry.
armor is medium weight. I'm asking if it's medium size.
it's
Oh, oh, I see. I see.
I would say yes. One of them is medium sized.
Okay, well then, never mind. I can't wear
Oh,
it.
what size are you?
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Small.
Small. Then
small.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's one that's small. There's one that's small. Like each
I
one of them
figured.
is a
yeah.
different level of weight. So there will be a small light armor, leather armor, medium size leather armor, and a large size for the busty, more
Whew.
busty of size.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's one way to call it.
Yeah.
So basically, me on an average day for the large size.
Oh.
Okay, this
Okay.
conversation just got way too awkward.
It did.
Okay, but okay, guys, let's
So we got
focus on.
so we got a small we got a small size leather armor. Which if Wenley wants it, we've got 2 leather armors left.
I don't need the other one.
And let's see. During the raid as well, you were do you guys take the opportunity to free up any captives?
Of course.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
Of
yeah,
course.
totally,
Like, why else are we
totally.
there?
All right. So you lot were able to save. I'm gonna roll. So you were able to save 12 people.
Nice.
All of them are from various places. One, two are from Burgost, which is near Candlekeep on the coast. Um, uh, if you are from more of the Ammon area, like down under, wherever that place is,
Um,
yeah. And then the rest are from Greenest. So, you lot were able to save 12 people. All of them are grateful. Um, and they sort of set up shop in Greenest. Just as a FYI. So,
Okay. Hmm. So, well, if we definitely 10 GP per party member, divvied up, a dagger apiece, do with, and then the leather armor, either 2 or 3 if one
You are breaking
and
up.
yeah,
other
yeah,
you're
like
pieces.
holy shit.
You went all kinds of
I
robotic.
believe
So we now know he was a
large
warforged in real life.
2 pieces of leather armor from cultists that they lose before. So that 4 pieces of leather armor at 10 GP, 50%,
There
20
we go.
GP.
Now
We
it's
can
better.
split 5 ways. So an extra 4 GP.
I spoke too soon. You went all kinds of robotic there for a little
Yeah,
while.
yeah, yeah.
you have become a warforged.
Yeah, I thought it was on my end since I am streaming this, but once everyone else sort of talked, it went haywire.
Gonna say sorry. What was that? Hold on. I
Yeah, yeah. You slightly went warforged on us.
So we're just gonna use that term now. If you go robot, we're just gonna call you the warforged.
Yeah, and you would see that um that what you guys are the band want to do. The mayor of Renus walks up to you and says, thank you everyone for helping out rescuing people. I see that your dwarf friend has left you. I would have wished to have thanked him personally, but I will see that his payment has been sent to his family. And um, what are you all going to be planning on doing now?
Well, we got a center to get to a new home.
Well, if you lot are looking for a good home, I know a person in Waterdeep that might be of some assistance. He has some of a slight debt to me after losing a game, and he might be of some assistance of getting you a stable place in Waterdeep to be able to have a place for her to be looked over. And he writes down the name of the man and his location, and he does write down uh it tells you guys to go to a place called. I'll be right back to grab
Maybe not. Yeah.
Do any of you trust?
Nope.
Nope.
Insight check. I will do that. Oh crap! Never mind. I know. And I even that's one of my. Oh, it's been a long night, and he just.
Boom. Alright, I'm back. He tells you all to go to a place called the Yawning Portal to meet a man named Follow. And you see, and the mayor says, you see, he has come under the possession of a very, very good place. Who, okay, insight and history. Which
I
one?
just rolled a 15 for a history check.
History check on what? I did.
Hello?
Yeah, I did not hear what
Hello?
he said, Rob.
Rob?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. I did not hear what you were doing a history check on.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, sorry. My Bluetooth jumped in and then cut back out, so I'm back. I just if it's Archan, I just rolled for Archan a history check, a 15 on the name Volo.
Um,
Doesn't he have a guide to
Does
monsters?
Archan know the name, and what does he know? If that's okay. If not, we can just kind of downplay it.
Uh, doesn't
Just
Volo
pretend it
have a
never
guide to
happened.
monsters?
Hmm?
Yeah.
actually, it is.
Touche, touche.
Actually, I believe it's the one and the same person. And
Yep.
he's famous for documenting down monsters, all that sort. He's been like sort of on good terms with people, especially like creatures who have been, let's say, on bad terms with the other races. But other than that, you would also know that he is quite a drinker, and he does spend his free time um, at the yawning portal whenever he does get
Okay.
a chance of sitting down, taking um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Those monsters. Get info. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I was gonna say because I presume Archan has definitely been through Waterdeep.
Okay.
And has heard of the yawning portal. So it's like, okay, I know that
Um.
bar, I know that tavern. It's like, wait a minute, that name.
All right. So if you went to it once or twice, you would um, definitely might have passed by him.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can pull up a description of follow right here.
yeah, definitely. As a mercenary, Archan has probably been, been up and down the Sword Coast. So, been as far north as Neverwinter, as far south as Boulder's Gate, and even down to the mountains toward
Um, so you since you've been in Waterdeep once or twice, and I believe that
Yeah,
our local cobalt in this group has also been raised in Waterdeep. Um, you would have known that Waterdeep that Volo is quite a person. Um,
yeah,
and his work has been true to his word. Um, he's a very kind of a liar, and not the type of person who will give you the complete truth. But in the end, he um he does treat his friends very well. And if
Mm.
you get on good terms with him, um um you um if you get on good
mm,
terms with him, then you will get the reap the benefits of his rewards. Let's just say. But what's his is yours, basically. And that goes for pretty much
okay.
anyone in Waterdeep, where if you get on the good side of people, you will not get in trouble so bad if you get caught.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Hmm.
Sounds like an interesting character to meet.
Roll me D10 uh, as mod.
Asmo. Okay.
Yeah.
Yee. Yee. Okay. Let me just open it.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely
I
know
hope
him.
that's good.
You
Nice.
definitely have met him on more than one occasion, and you guys are slightly on a rocky relationship, but he knows you well enough to recognize you when you would come on in, and he might share a drink with you once or twice before. Tell you his tales of new creatures that he's have met, and he did a little bit of info on in his main book about Cobalt, and it's based on you.
I could just imagine this book about kobolds based on a wild sorcerer.
Yeah, it is just written to the max of how unpeculiar they are, and how they seem like they are attuned to very mischievous tactics and let's just say innate forms of magic, and it's all just based on one cobalt.
They don't have
So he doesn't
magic.
do very good research.
Yeah, yeah. It was just primarily one cobalt in his research, and it was you.
Oh my.
Oh, that's not gonna end well.
Because he doesn't know a whole lot of kobolds, or at least friendly types of kobolds. So you were really the first one he got a chance to know. So,
Well, I
so
think Archan would say as soon as Night Hill would tell us about the yawning portal and Volo, Archan would probably chime in. Well, as soon as he finished,
yeah.
I'm familiar with the yawning portal. I've been there a few times during my stints in Waterdeep,
Oh, then
and I've
Arch.
heard of this Volo.
Ooh,
I've
Oh,
heard tales of what he looks like, and I've
oh,
never quite seen him myself, but
at that point,
I hear
Harky
he's
just
frequent.
smiles wide.
Oh, oh, him. Uh, he put bucket on Harky's head. Harky put scorpion in his boot. Had a laugh.
well,
Scorpion.
Well,
Ooh.
you put a scorpion in his boot.
Yep.
oh,
Alright.
And so does he actually like you?
Yes.
oh,
Are
I
you
s-
sure?
Yes.
and
Okay.
you see him, gr- the mayor is like, oh, I, I often hear in this letters how, there used to be a little, kobolds that caused him much of a pain in his arse, but always loved. He based a whole section in his, popular tales of different monsters off of him. So, I'm guessing that you are him.
At Monsters, Zaratok just gives kind of a snort.
I think.
I think Archan would face palm at that too, be like, "Oh dear God."
Well, I hope that you won't cause too much of a trouble in our town, because we already had, you know, too much trouble here that past week.
No promises with magic.
I hope not. And he. Oh, before I forget, he hands you all the gold pieces that you all deserve. Um, which is actually, since there's only four of you, you all can split the 250 amongst you four. So that will be like
Like 60.2, 62, and then
round up.
yeah, okay, yeah, 63. It should be about 63 piece if we break it down to electrum or well, definitely silver. So
So 63 silver apiece or 63 gold?
no, 63 gold. It should be 62 gold and then a certain amount of electrum or silver.
Yeah,
So probably round up to 63 gold just to make it easy.
yeah.
Do the math. Let's see,
Well,
because
it's 150 divided by 4 is 62 gold and 5 silver.
yeah, there we go.
Harky has more coins than he can hold in his hand.
Yeah, you guys should be fine to be able to purchase anything you need for the next few sessions. So, if
Yeah,
you feel
just
like you
about.
don't have
Yeah.
any more gold, either you have spent it all or you you feel like prices are a little bit too high.
Details. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, 250. Hmm. Yep. Okay. Well, in that case, let's see. What are we looking at? Okay, so as Archan, definitely then. So the question then is, Harky, you said you saw something up in the Serpent Hills. Do we head directly to that? Or do we go first to Waterdeep?
Well,
We'll have to
Waterdeep.
pass.
Yeah, Waterdeep is past Serpent Hills.
Yes. We'll have to pass by the Serpent Hills to
So,
get to Waterdeep.
so on our way, why don't we take a small detour, check out?
I have mind you
Just
that the
past
portal
Solbar.
to the hell is in the Wells of Dragons, which is right here on the map. So you would have to literally detour off on near the Scripniels um, town,
Scornable.
yeah, Scronables, and then go directly there. Or you can just head straight on up to Waterdeep.
Wait, could you mark again where? I was gonna say I didn't see it on the map.
Right
Yeah,
here.
right there.
Oh, Well of Dragons.
Yeah, the Well of
Oh,
Dragons
the
is right
Dragon
out.
Wells. Oh, near the Sunset Mountains. I thought I was looking past north of Solbar at the Serpent Hills. Okay. Well, dragons, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So in that case, yeah, Archan would say that's the question. We can turn east at Scornabel, head up to the Wall of Dragons, or we can turn northwest, head up to Waterdeep and talk to Volo.
At this point, Harky looks at his feet and tries to determine which way the plot road goes.
To be fair, I don't want this to be railroady, so you guys can do whatever you want, and I won't punish you
Yeah.
too much.
Archan
Wow,
would
that
look at
was
Wenley and Zaryatok.
And when I say punish, I'm obviously joking.
Ah, Harky gotta go with you. Harky doesn't want to get squished.
It's
You won't
usually a
get
good
squished if
choice.
I have any say about that.
Hmm?
I said, you won't get squished if I have anything to say about that.
Agreed. You may be small, but you're useful. I like it. Both of you. And he looks at Wenley too.
Oh, Wenley blushes and looks away.
He doesn't want to go to the lake. We need a face for the part. Yeah, for if we are to remain a group. It seems the dwarf has gone his own way. But if the four of us are to remain together, well, Minotaur, what was your name again?
Zaruto.
Talk. My name is Archan. Archan Ejap of the clan Ejap. You can call me Silverscale if you want. Kobold, what's your name?
Harky is Harky.
I think I
Harky.
guessed as much. Don't know
I
what
thought
gave me
so
that
too.
impression.
Halfling, may we know your name?
Oh, me? You know my name. I'm Wenley. Wenley Spinning.
You'll forgive me for my years in the I sometimes forget everyone's names. Zaryatok, Harky, Wenley. If the four of us are to travel together, then we must decide together where we wish to go. Do we want to go where Harky saw a portal? A Was it a hellish portal?
Wibbly wobbly, big, red, very spooky, very evil.
Sounds
Or
hellish
do we
to
wish
me.
to go and speak with Volo?
Let's go talk to this Volo character. Ain't much one for demons.
Or devils.
Or, or devils.
Well, whatever I do, it has to be what will keep Eponia safe. She's my responsibility now. So I think I should
A good
go
point.
to Waterdeep. I can make money there. I can perform, and I can find us a nice place to stay, Eponia and I, and you all, if you should want to come. But I can't be taking a child to no hell portal, no nobody near it. So I'm sorry, but it just couldn't work. It wouldn't be safe for her, you know? And
Yep.
if something should happen to me, she'd be orphaned again.
Zaratak nods.
I think we're decided.
Yep.
Waterdeep it is. It'll be at least off the top of my head, a week's journey.
Now, that isn't to say that we need ignore the big, scary hell portal completely. We can tell people, we can let them know, we can write letters. We have a bit of information that's useful to older folks in this area, and I do think we should do something about that.
I agree.
Agreed. Agreed.
But it's not for us, it's bigger than us.
Uh, Everything bigger than Harky.
Well, yeah, that's about what I mean. Keep this in perspective, and maybe it's not the same for big people, but I am very small, and I can solve problems, but not really big ones. Not yet.
A big
So
problem.
Big
calls for
problem and just a
big-
whole lot of small problems together.
A big
maybe.
problem calls for a big solution.
Yeah,
And we ain't in any position to offer big solutions.
Yet.
exactly.
Harky, can you
Yes.
describe the portal in enough detail, as well as its location or the direction, to give to Master Nighthill so that he can send it to all the other mayors of all the other towns in the area?
You can get a lot done by writing letters.
And that's what I
Yes.
plan on doing. So, little
At the
Harky, please tell me as much information you know.
Alrighty. He stops for a bit, crosses his eyes, bleps a little, and then describes the portal.
And he takes on down the notes, um, and he hands you the thing. Do you mind adding some details to this? So, for the more, let's say, illiterate of people, may be able to know what it is.
Alrighty. He draws an archway with horns coming out of it and
Good.
squiggly lines.
Nice. Okay.
And I appreciate you helping, you all, especially you. And he looks to the little kobold. I I commend you all for being of help to the town of Greenest. If you ever need assistance, you have our people help. Just send the word, and we'll send our best people to you.
Well, when we return to deal with this portal,
Eh.
I can guarantee you we will request your help.
Just say the
I
word.
sus- I suspect we will need everyone,
Exactly.
as
Just,
many as we can muster.
just send the word, and we will send whatever help and assistance over to you. And thank you all, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you.
And do you all decide?
Arch.
Oh, go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say Archan would bow his head to
And
Night Hill.
Night Hill will bow his head to all of you. And if you ever need to set up base here ever again, just make sure to warn us ahead of time. We do not want a sort of uh, circus happening. Let's say.
Oh, dear. There's nothing wrong with a circus.
Harky looks side to side. Harky doesn't see any animals, so can't be circus.
And when Harky says animal, you see that what name did you give to your
Bean.
the
Columbine. Her name is Columbine.
and what about the mule?
Oh shit.
That's a good question. Yeah, because we bought a mule and cart for the giant badger.
I'm gonna rename the mule Safflower.
Okay.
Safflower.
That's so
And make
cute.
sure you
Nice.
document that down. So
Okay.
you see that Sapphire with the pack mule with the cart and your
And my
sort of
little badger poking out.
with your little badger poking his little snoot out or her uh, um walks up behind you and boops you on the
Oh, well, I guess maybe we are a bit of a circus,
button.
but uh, we're a nice sort of circus, aren't we?
Well, you certainly um give yourself credit of being a very nice group of circus folk. And he chuckles. And anyway, let us.
Master Night Hill.
Yes.
Should you have any issues with the dragon again, Lenithon, they promised me, were we to solve the dilemma regarding their eggs, I am now their vassal, their dragonborn in arms. If there is any issue, you can call upon us as well, and I will speak to Lenithon.
Thank you. I appreciate.
You are welcome.
Now, let us give you some supplies so you all will last the week's trip. I will have our monk friend send you a letter once you arrive, so you all will get the information you would need about what's happening. If there's anything that you else need, then speak the word. If you need extra supplies of arrows or some special needs for
Mm.
our little centaur friend, just make sure to grab it before you head on out.
Of course. Thank you. We'll just load them up in the carts then. All of her things, if you could have some people bring her things and any sorts of family heirlooms or, uh, special things, I do believe we have room in the cart for them. I'll come and help, and maybe Zaratak and Archan too.
These are
Yes.
odds.
I'd not have her deprived of those little, you know, reminders of home.
All right, and he bows his head, and he sends off his best men to gather, um, and makes sure to document down this stuff because for
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
like,
gonna
what she means is like, she can buy a new bed for Aponia. She can buy a new table for Aponia, but she can't buy like a family quilt or you know, like
Mm.
the quilt that her mother made, or like, and of course she needs special clothes. So she's like, anything that is like personal, I want to take it with us so that she doesn't feel like she's been deprived of her own
Yeah.
life.
All right.
Because it's hard enough, having to be adopted and losing your family without like completely feeling like you're not yourself anymore.
All right. So
He's very concerned that there be some like family heirlooms for her.
all right. Make sure to document this down. Um,
Okay.
And if
so
anything gets broken, Harky knows mending.
Oh,
uh,
that's good.
so
Always a good cantrip.
so there is a poorly wrought map of Faerun. Um, there is a a, a biggish quilt, or at least a big enough quilt to fit a family of 6 under it.
Oh, that is big.
Uh, because it's made for centaurs, so
Yeah.
obviously, it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for you lot, it will be enough to fit all of you under it.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Um, there is a set of a set of 3 centurion built dress woven dresses.
Okay.
Um,
Can someone else write this down? I'm on
I'm
mobile.
writing.
I can't actually write it down.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making note of it.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Harky is adding some wings and a tail to the drawing of a portal.
I said the 3 dresses.
Yes.
A little forged, a little cleric, uh, uh, you know, necklace of roll me religion. Someone.
Harky will assist. He is proficient in religion.
I have +0.
I've got a +1. Okay, so if that's a 15
Okay.
for Arjan.
Forge. Deities. You would have recognized this as being of Mordian. Moradin.
Moradin.
Oh, Moradin. Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
forged father of the dwarves.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so he would definitely visit. Where's that damn dwarf?
Yeah, you would have recognized that of that deity.
Harky just smiles.
At least it's dwarf god and not gnome.
Yeah.
Not gnomes.
Would Archan know? So it's just a. Would Archan know? Is it just a simple necklace, or is it enchanted in some way? That would probably require an Arcana roll.
Or detect
Right.
Arcana roll.
magic.
Like you definitely know that it is enchanted by the deity.
Okay.
Without knowing the arcana, but you can roll arcana to see if there's any additional magical effects put onto it.
And 11. Ha!
Uh,
I'll take
other
that.
other than the knowing that it's enchanted by the god, you would also know
Not
that.
sure what it is.
Yeah. Um,
Uh,
you
Harky will assist. He is proficient in Arcana, or if he can detect magic and the like.
go on ahead with the arcana
Alrighty.
check.
Yeah,
I think Archan would hold it out to Harky and say, "Can you get a read on this? You're a magic user."
he just squints.
Oh,
Oh wow! Yeah. Whew.
Hey,
Almost a nat 20.
yeah, and at least we didn't risk rolling a wild magic surge.
I
Okay.
know, right?
So Harky, you would definitely know that. Uh, in addition to being magically enchanted, um, it would also give the user proficiency in heavy armor, uh, the smithing tools, and one cleric spell, one cleric cantrip.
Alrighty, Harky will immediately snap and it's
Heavy
like,
Hey,
armor,
hey,
smithing
kit
tools.
and a cleric cantrip.
hey, if
Yeah.
if you wear that, you get to wear all the big clanky metal stuff. You can make metal stuff, and can do a finger wiggly thingy of the gods.
Finger wiggly thingy of the gods.
I love that.
Oh my god.
I honestly think Archan would laugh at that.
And now it's on the internet, so I
Sorry,
love it.
hostages grin.
I feel like I just missed something really great.
Harky called clerical magic finger wiggly thingy of the gods.
Oh, Harky.
I love Harky so much.
I
Uh,
guess I know if nothing else, that's why we keep you around, Harky.
uh, did I ever tell you guys that after uh, 4 sessions? I would say 4 sessions of just playing with you guys.
Yeah.
It's just been like a pure joy for me. Of like, this is
No,
the
this is
first time
fun.
am DMing, and you lot have been making this
Yep.
a perfectly fun of like I adore each and every one of her characters,
uh,
and I can't gush
Yeah.
over them more. That's because of like they're just goddamn adorable.
Yeah, the thing is with D&D, you're supposed to have fun.
Yeah, it's like
Exactly, yeah. The tyranny of fun, right? No, glad to be making glad to be sharing in what is your first time DMing and that it's as much fun for you as it is for me.
yeah, and like it's just I'm just gushing over every single one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now you
Yeah.
all know the magical properties of this.
Yeah. I think Archan at that would look at it. It's with what Harky said. As far as I think he would understand big clanky armor. Like, well, just about have that on. You can make big clanky stuff. It's like okay, smithing tools, and one of the finger, his description of clerical magic. He would look at Zaryutok and then to Wenli and then to Harky and say, Wenli and Harky, which one of you wants it?
Harky would pat his chest.
Look really odd for a sorcerer to wear big clanky stuff.
At which point he turns holding out to Wenli without saying a word.
Oh, well, all right, if you think so. And she'll take it. We're talking about the Moradin holy symbol?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. It's being
Like,
given to Henley?
yep.
Okay.
Or
Sorry, I
yep.
had to step away
but
for a second, so I don't really know what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah, yeah.
isn't
So
Yeah, it's
Wenley a rogue?
now
Okay.
you're proficient with smithing tools, heavy
Heavy
armor,
armor
and you
and
can make
and
a
one
cleric cantrip.
a cleric's cantrip.
Which one?
Really?
I would recommend. I've gotten a lot of mileage out of one cantrip in particular.
Is it
Toll,
thaumaturgy?
Yep.
Or is
Toll
it
the Dead.
Oh, Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead
Thaumaturgy
is
told the dead.
So good.
Well,
And Wenley doesn't actually have. Wenley isn't planning to take any combat magic, so that would be my
I was gonna
one.
say I think, let me look
What's
real quick.
It has to
Or
be.
There should be some good healing. I think there are some pretty good healing spells for the
There are
cleric
no
as well
healing
that are
cantrips,
cantrip level.
No.
there are
there are no healing cantrips. So honestly, I would recommend
Oh
Autumn
crap.
because
Yeah,
she's.
Oh, there should be some buff though, aren't there? Hold on,
Oh
let me
yeah,
look.
there's guidance.
Yep,
yeah,
yep. I was gonna say there's guidance. I'm looking at I've got a cleric lined up just in case.
Because
oh
guidance,
Let
you
me
can
look at,
give a +4 to any skill check.
I just
yeah,
did some research, and armor does not impede spell casting at all. So with
yeah.
proficiencies, a
I know
sorcerer
it's
can
oh
wear
man.
plate armor.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
god, a bard in plate armor. That's gonna be fucking weird, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got guidance. There's mending, resistance. That's it. Well, guidance and resistance are both conjuration.
We can
As cleric
figure out. We
cantrips.
can figure that out sometime. We don't have to do that now.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
If
You
we
can, whatever works best for you for sure. So there are options.
if we find another
Yeah.
one of these, Harky's claiming it. Just a kobold sorcerer in plate armor.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
Imagine that.
and you gather up some more stuff for Little Eponia. But in the sort of end game of it, you are able to get up uh 5 books.
5 books.
Yeah, 5 books. It's called one. The first one is called "The A's to Z of That Every Creature Should Know," which gives proficiency to common to any creature. Um, uh, uh, some unknown language. Um, book.
What languages? What language?
Roll me intelligence.
Alrighty. If it is any one of these four, Harky can read it. Abyssal, Infernal, Common, and Draconic.
Nope, because it is Sylveon.
Oh,
So
Sylvan. Oh.
alrighty. So
Let me look. Okay,
intelligence.
nope. Never mind.
None of you have anything close.
Nope.
And
Harky crosses
then,
his eyes. He's not a thinker.
yeah, you're not able to discern what letters, but it
Well, does
is.
anybody know Elven? Because they're close enough that somebody
Yeah,
who knows Elven
Elfin could
might at least
possibly.
know that it's in Sylvan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a lot of similar languages, really.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
the only English Elvish person that um Elvish speaking
Oh,
person,
was
yeah,
Neverwinter?
yeah, and
Uh,
he bailed out last second.
yeah, he ducked out to go to his dig.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
dig, diggy hole.
and yeah, duh, duh, duh.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So we got 5 books, A to Z of every creature should know. Some book in Sylvan.
uh,
And then what were the other three?
the other three were how to wear heavy armor without being an arse. Um, the everyday man and his loving uh, hammer, and how to raise a small magical girl.
What?
Oh, that is godly
This is
specific and
suspiciously convenient.
convenient. That
The
that is
Yeah.
little
so
girl is a sorcerer.
the, that book title is so convenient.
Well,
Yeah,
to be
almost
fair,
a little too
Yeah.
convenient.
oh, you did find a literal deity's uh um
So dad,
necklace.
so dad was probably a cleric,
Or Morden himself.
or I doubt he was Moradin himself.
Hmm.
But Dad was probably, at the very least, a cleric. So the little girl could be a divine soul sorcerer.
Hmm.
Getting their power from the sugar daddy they call it. No, wait, that's warlocks.
Oh God.
And
So this is speaking as Arshan. Can anyone actually speak with the little girl with Aponia
Yeah, I
in
think
her
I.
language? If so, can she read this one book that we have that none of us can read? Can she read it and tell us what it is?
Only if she's old enough to know how to read. Only if she's been taught how, which I
Yes.
like with the books in her
Very true.
household. It's,
Hmm.
but she's like 7, right? So she's probably able to read like a couple words, but not like a book.
have you guys even opened up the book yet?
Oh, we'll open up the
Uh,
book.
oh, I was gonna say this. That's almost borderline Call of Cthulhu. Have you opened the book? It's like it's the Necronomicon.
Yeah, I
Yeah, yeah.
So
Once
many
you guys
Necronomicon.
open up the book, a big squid thing hand reaches out and grabs all of your heads and
Do I
kills
have to
you
make an
all.
insanity roll for this one?
all, all I can say is this. Yeah, yeah, Cthulhu for talking. Figuina Gurina Cthulhu, yeah, we're gonna go for talking.
but inside the book, um, you do see some helpful English to another language.
oh,
Mm.
cool.
Okay, there are notes. There's marginalia in common. Nice.
A.
So
Probably, yeah. Anybody want to flip through it?
Yeah, I do.
um you
There we
flip
go.
through this and you realize that it is a helpful guide to know how to speak Sylvian.
Nice.
And if you complete the book in a span of 2 weeks
Downtime. Okay,
downtime,
I'm
you
gonna
will
do that.
gain the language of Sylvian.
Ooh,
Nice.
we could pass the book between everybody.
Yeah. Each
Yeah.
of us just spend.
But it's a
I
cooldown
think
effect of it's magical, where
Oh,
the pages will disappear for an entire week.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
So
it
as
would
soon as you
be.
finish it, gotcha.
But it will come back after the week's end.
Yeah.
that's a weird magic to put into a book. That makes no sense, but okay. Um,
I think
Well,
there are
they're elves.
other books that do that.
Yeah, I'm
um,
Yeah.
doing it just so that you
we-
guys won't be abusing the system. And then
Maybe
in a
we
span
will
of
to read it.
in universe, though,
Well,
it makes
well, and I
sense.
think it kind of makes sense with the with an elven language. They'd want to try to kind of keep it on the down low. Only certain people can get it, and then once one person learns how to read it, they can't. Somebody else can't just pick up the book.
like what we were trying to do.
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. The elves knew that PCs like us were going to be planning that.
Fucking elves. Fucking
Right.
weird little dendrophilic
Does
shits.
anyone have a problem with Wendy reading the book first in
Nope.
order to talk to
Yeah,
Aponia?
fine by me.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, no, go right ahead. I was gonna say at least they didn't cast exploding runes on the book. I mean,
Oh,
Yeah.
there's that.
but yes. Every time Harky mentioned gnomes, he would growl.
Yeah. And in the last little piece of loot that you guys get, one of the major things that you guys get is a smithing kit.
Ooh,
So
Well, I would say, let's see for Archan, taking the next level at third level, along with going Battle Master, he took proficiency with smithing tools.
yeah, so you guys now have a full set of uh, stuff, and I hate to sort of cut our stream short, but I do have to pick up someone in about 12 minutes.
Alrighty,
So,
so
Yeah, no worries,
yeah,
no worries. I'll
I'll
go
leave
ahead.
the
I mean, as long as nobody else wants them, I'll take the smithing tools for Archan.
Yeah, no, that's fine by me.
yeah, fine
Okay.
by me.
yeah, and I'll, I'm sorry that we cannot do introductions this episode, but make sure to since it's going up on YouTube, make sure to take a look at
Mm-hmm.
everything else on our channel. So you can get to know our lovely players even more, and I'll see you a lot later. Bye bye.